Hurry up, 5 minutes.
5 minutos. Esta noche es muy caliente.
Hey, download your TikTok app today so you can have Chinese spyware in your house for free. You go down! Give me money!
Fucking future!
We're talking about a fat ass and everything, yeah.
No, I said loud ass.
It's like I took a poop and it was one of those painful ones that brings a tear to your eye. Well, now I can keep an eye on the pupper. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Let's go grab something to drink, shall we? I apologize for my tardiness. Don't hold it against me. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. We're gonna drink it. Hush, Nana. La 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 la. Well, I know it says books and bourbon, but it's a whiskey. It'll just have to do. We should probably send out the invites to all the people. Let them know we're on. Twitch will let them know 2 hours from now when I haven't streamed in about half an hour. What's on tap tonight? We're having ourselves some the Sexton single malt. The fuck is that? Irish whiskey distilled in copper pots. Whatever. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Well, it's right here to my left. Look how pretty. Oh, wait. Well, there goes my sponsorship. Oh yeah. You want a quality whiskey? Well, so do I. This is all I can afford. Nah, it's not bad for the price. Not bad for the price at all. What? You can't comment on the stream? What the ass? They might want you to do the thing. Update there was an update recently. There was an update recently. I still haven't updated yet. But you know, I rarely do. Alright, let's send out those invites. To all 2 of my friends. Da-da. Waffles everywhere. All my besties, they get the invites. You know, I got in an argument with a friend of mine. She was like, she ranked her best friends. And I mean, I know we got friends that we like more than other friends, but at the same time, I'm like, you don't understand the meaning of best friend. There's only one best friend. That you're diminishing the value of the word best by having rankings for it. There's best and then there's the rest. Where you going, dog? Lay down. You gonna lay down? Don't listen to Nana, she talks shit. Oh, she's coming over here. Well, I tried. I'm sure she'd rather be close to me, but this floor is hard and she's not getting any younger. Huh, Mama? Pet the dog right quick. Pet the dog. You want me to scoop you up like a little baby? You don't want that. Ooh. Oh, yes. So we have some alkaline water and some Irish whiskey. I'm gonna have me a couple sips before we get this shoe on the road. And I got my lovely Christmas present from one of my biggest supporters. I make poor decisions. Isn't this a cool little tumbler? I think so. There was like a bug or something stuck to the bottom, and I meant to wash it before I used it, but I was just like, free protein, baby! Oh, that tastes like whiskey. Oh my god, it's been, no, it hasn't been 2 weeks since I've had new whiskey, but it feels like it. Well, I was sick for about a week. I didn't drink anything then. I don't know. I don't keep track of it. I'm not... Oh, she's laying in her bed now. Look at that pretty girl. Should we change the camera so it's more on her? Because the only reason why I set the camera up like that was because she was laying on the carpet, which is pretty comfy. Not gonna lie. Are you guys nodding? I mean, I suppose. So I don't know if you heard me, but I said you might need to update your Twitch app. But I don't see why you can't comment. It makes no damn sense. I ain't trying to make sense of it. This technology shit just... You know... Hell, the technology was beyond me. Well, there you go. But you gotta go to the marketplace to refresh the app. But you commented just now. It put you on a delay. Yeah, we're just gonna put her on a delay right quick. She never says anything. She probably accidentally butt texted or something. We'll not send that. Maybe, perhaps. Well, it took me a while to start up the stream because first I couldn't find my book. Then I couldn't figure out. Apparently, okay, so I use my cell phone on my Discord so we can have a second camera set up, and technically we have a mobile camera, and the dog hasn't been on the stream in a while. Anyways, there was a bit of an issue because whenever I'd click onto it in selfie mode, you know, the front-facing camera, it would put it upside down, and I'm like, why the fuck is the image upside down? It doesn't matter if I flip it this way, flip it that way, it'd be like, it's gonna be upside down, not even turned sideways, no, full-on upside down. So I was like, well, maybe if I started up in panoramic view instead of, you know, portrait, it'll... Nope, that didn't do it either. So before I just gave up and just threw my hands up in defeat, I was just like, well, let's just do the rear-facing camera and see what happens. The rear-facing camera is just fine. So whatever update they did for the mobile version, suck a bag of dicks, Discord. Why you gotta fuck with shit that's working? Anyways, that's my little soapbox on Discord. Some people like to see what they're recording, you know, and if it happens, the camera happens to be on them, you know, just a little right? Something like that. No? Okay. Well, that was the thought behind the thing. So what were you going to comment earlier? Well, you can't hear me, the picture's fuzzy, the music's too loud, it's too waspy. White guy, Well, since this is Irish whiskey, up in the cold, gray, northern, reaches of County Antrim, alongside St. Colum's Rill, the sexton selects the best strains of barley for malting, patiently distilled in copper pot stills to create a precious elixir. The Sexton whiskey is a smooth and flavorful single malt of intriguing complexity. Sorry, the letters are quite small, and they decided to get like artsy with the font, but you know. I mean, I like their logo. It's a proper sir. Look at that shit. It is a skull and a top hat. Focus! There you go. Look at that. Skull and a top hat. I don't know. It was like $60. He was having a good sleep. Jax, don't be doing that, buddy. Don't be scaring us. Well, who didn't come earlier today? It was Ollie. Ollie wouldn't come. And I'm just like, what the ass, Ollie? So I closed the door. Second time I opened it, he was there. Even Lane came in for Ollie. Anyways, small dogs. Gotta love them, I think. I think you're supposed to, especially if you already own them. So he was just ignoring you? Maybe he was just like, you know what? I'll make her wait. She makes me wait to eat. She makes me wait to go outside. She can wait for a change. Who knows? Who knows what's going through the little doggo brains? Shit ass, exactly. That's what he be. That's how he do. Know what I'm saying? With this music I feel like my butler should be coming here. Would you like some watercress sandwiches, sir? No, that'll be all, Jeeves. You know what, on the other hand, put that tray down. I might look into it later. Very good, sir. You know, just very good, sir. Indeed. Oh, gotta stay hydrated. As a matter of fact, on nights where I drink, well, at least books and bourbon, I'm better hydrated than I am any other day of the week. I ate and drank so little during the week that I took off because I wasn't feeling well, that I know exactly what and how much I drank, and I drank less than a gallon of water during that whole week, and probably had maybe a pound and a half worth of food spread out throughout the week, so I didn't have much at all. And I know, even I'm shocked, like, I'm a big Friday, I sure like to eat. And no, I was not feeling hungry, but I knew I had to, so I pecked here and there. Pecking on that dick, because $20, $20. Jesus, why is it always got to go there? I don't know. There's something wrong with me. I need help. And $20. You got $20? Anyways, it doesn't look like we're going to have anybody tune in tonight. Either that or they're just refusing to update the viewer count, and that's fine. Might just end the stream just talking to the camera, just babbling randomly while sipping on this whiskey. It's okay, we don't need to sit here and drink. Maybe we'll do it next Tuesday. I mean, I'm going to finish this one I already poured, because, you know, we're not going to put it back in the bottle. There's a bug in here. We're not going to put a bug in the bottle. Might put a bug in me, but we're not putting it in the bottle. Huh? Yeah, you follow? Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera on the dog's bed. Give me 1 sec. Please feel free to think of any burning questions you might have about me or the stream. Shit ass. Okay, no burning questions. You know what I could do? Let me read the news. Let's see what Google has to spoon feed me as far as the news is concerned. That way I can skip songs. Google. Oh, no, my tablet's confused. They're like, dude, what are you doing? You only use this for Spotify. That is true. Ooh. Well, according... What? the world's best bourbon according to the 2023 Barley Corn Awards. And there seems to be a bottle of Elijah Craig. I've had Elijah Craig. I would not put it anywhere near the best bourbon. Maybe in the top, 30. But what the hell do I know about bourbon? Homemade corned beef? No thanks. I'll buy it pre-corned. So apparently corned beef does not have corn in it. It's just the type of salt they use. It's about the size of kernels of corn, so it's corned beef. Whatever. Oh. I don't want a mini pocket knife. Why did it kind of pull up like a pseudo YouTube? I don't want to click on videos. Let's see. Oh, there's a Google Sing? What the hell is that all about? Is there a karaoke Google? Okay. Okay, we're just going to Google News. I'm just going to read headlines and then riff off of that. What do you guys think? NBC News, breaking news and top stories. Latest world, U.S. and local news. NBC News. You got to bracket NBC News and NBC News and then have a couple words in between. Oh my goodness, well that's terrible news. Garrison Brown, son of Sister Wives stars Janelle and Cody Brown, dead at 25. Well, that's sad. He was young. I'm not even going to click on the article. It's a shame when we lose someone that young. But he was the son of the stars Janelle and Cody Brown. Whatever. Comedian Nick Swartzen blames edibles, alcohol, altitude for getting booed. I kind of want to click on that. I don't think Nick Swartzen's that funny. He did the thing with the nipples, and he was the guy that would rollerblade on Reno 911. Apparently we gotta update our whatever bullshit policy. Comedian Nick Swartzen is blaming alcohol and edibles for his flop stand-up show in Colorado over the weekend that saw him booed and escorted off stage. Wow, it was that bad, huh? Swartzen is known for his work on several Adam Sandler productions such as Just Go With It, and for his role in the comedy series Reno 911, performed at the Viller Performing Arts Center in Beaver Creek on Sunday. But apparently his show wasn't a hit with fans as he rambled on with getting to impressions, and the restless crowd shouted and booed. Well, you know what? Clearly they weren't your fans if they're going to boo you, because they can't wait for you to get to the funny. Although, to be fair, I've not watched too much of the man's stand-up. What I do know of him, he's funny in small doses. I'm not sure he could carry a whole show, but, if you're fucked up, it's hard to remember your punchlines and so on and so forth, because, I think, honestly, comedy is definitely harder to do than acting, because, with acting, there's a script, and you got to pretend you're this person, but for the most part, the general skeletal structure is set up for you, versus comedy, it depends on the day, it depends on the crowd, the location, the atmosphere, and so on and so forth, and you need to be able to improvise and roll with that, and adjust your shit to placate the crowd, so to speak. Okay, well. I don't want to click and go to a site because, man, I got all this bullshit popping up. Oh. So nobody has any questions or thoughts or alright, well, fuck it. Might just be a short stream today. Might be. But in the meantime, I'm going to drink whiskey and just look at my giant tablet that, how's my lighting? I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Seville. I mean, shit, that reference was old, back when it was in those old-ass Bugs Bunny cartoons, but people know. People are going to know forever about Mr. Seville. He's a famous director, I think. I don't know. What's he directed? Movies, I'm guessing. I don't know his full name either. Pentagon leaker Jack T agrees to accept 16-year prison sentence. Fuck, could you imagine? Bro, you could have killed somebody and gotten less time. Like, legit. Shouldn't be leaking information, though, from the Pentagon. Don't be a shit-ass. Massachusetts Air National Guardsman Jack Teixeira? Whatever, I don't care. It's a made-up name. Agreed Monday that he caused one of the most extraordinary leaks of national defense secrets in years and agreed to accept a prison sentence of 16 years, what could be the longest sentence in an unlawful retention case. According to the signed plea agreement filed with the court, Teixeira, 22, agreed to plead guilty to all 6 counts, charging him with willful retention and transmission of national defense information. In exchange, prosecutors agreed not to charge him with additional counts under the Espionage Act. Well, geez, lucky him. Teixeira accessed and printed hundreds of classified documents and posted images of them on Discord prior to his arrest last April, a prosecutor said Monday during a hearing in Boston Federal Court where the Air National Guardsman pleaded guilty. Teixeira entered the court in handcuffs and an orange jumpsuit with the initials PCCF on the back for Plymouth County Correctional Facility and appeared to smile at his father, who was seated in the second row. He stood with defense attorney Michael Bachrach before Judge Indira Talwani, identified himself, and answered basic questions. His close-cropped dark hair was neatly combed on top and shaved on the bottom half of his head. Talwani asked Teixeira whether he understood he was agreeing to serve as much as 16 years in prison with no fewer than 11 years. Yes, Your Honor, I understand, Teixeira said, leaning down to speak into a microphone at the defense table. How do you now plead to counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? Guilty or not guilty, the clerk asked. Guilty, Teixeira responded. As part of his plea agreement, Teixeira must sit for a debrief with the Defense Department and the Justice Department and give back any sensitive materials that might remain in his possession. Teixeira's sentencing is set for September 27th. A defense official confirmed to ABC News that Teixeira remains on active duty in the Air Force and could face U.S. military charges after the civilian and criminal charges have been adjudicated. As a Massachusetts Air National Guardsman, he had been placed on Title X active duty status in the Air Force, which would determine if Teixeira should also face military charges. Fucking hook him up. Federal prosecutors made clear Teixeira had no business peering at classified information because his low-level job did not require it. Well, I don't know what information he took and what information he made public, but I feel like you guys should make an example of him, and I think 16 years is kind of light. You know, it's one of those weird things, you know, like, what was it, the Edward Snowden guy? For me personally, I'm torn between being a patriot and being a patriot. Like, he felt like there was nobody he could report to because everybody was just poo-pooing him, and so he leaked some pretty big to-do information on the NSA and some of the shit they were doing and so on and so forth, and he's, I think, currently residing in Russia because, you know, apparently they won't extradite him to face his charges over here. I don't know, I think if you're hired to do a job, you need to stay within the rules and regulations of said job. But I also, from a patriotic standpoint, I appreciate him doing what he felt was right. Whatever, it's iffy, and I'm glad I don't have to deal with that whole can of worms. Biden administration finalizes rule cutting credit card late fees. There's a rule for credit card late fees. Oh, well, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau finalized a rule Tuesday that will cut the typical credit card late fee from $8 to $8 from $32. That's an average of $220 in savings for more than 45 million Americans who typically have to pay late fees. A lot of money, Biden said while meeting with his competition counsel. Man, $220. I bet you he's got that in his ashtray in his Corvette that he can't drive. Well, I guess not everything they do is absolutely terrible, but once again, you know, you signed on the bottom line for the credit card and you used it for whatever, and you're not paying on it. You're a bum, kid. I'm a bum. It's okay. Don't be a bum. What's the rules? Oh, the WHO's got a thing on cervical cancer. Well, and then National Institutes of Health, vaginal ring and pre-exposure prophylaxis found safe for HIV prevention throughout pregnancy. Well, thank goodness for that. But, you know, it seems like almost every new medical treatment is considered safe. And then later on there's lawsuits floating around for giving people cancer and sudden acute cases of death. Like, my thing is, if I die from some random ass thing, I don't think anybody's going to pursue any wrongful death on my behalf. Which makes me sad. Like, my personal level of petty is just like, okay, I'll be gone, but it'd be nice if somebody did something about it. I don't think I'm going to have that vengeful extended family or otherwise pursue on my behalf. Get that bag. Get that bag in my name. I just want to have an indestructible bench that cannot be touched. With a big old plaque on my big fat head. I don't know. I'll have to think this one through. Yep, that still tastes like whiskey. Alright, next page. Oh, Mike Evans had zero interest in signing with Patriots, according to a report. Who the fuck is Mike Evans? God damn it, I don't know football anymore. I actually stopped watching when Kaepernick took a knee. I stood with it. I said I wouldn't do it, and I didn't. Now I don't know anybody. Maybe a couple of coaches. Okay, why the fuck did the music stop? It was the day the music died. Everybody loved the Debussy. I mean, who doesn't love Debussy? Oh my god, my poor tablet's loading up so slow. Let me press it a third time to clear out the cache of whatever bullshit. John Wick in Twilight TV series to be shot by Lionsgate Television. Holy shit. Vince McMahon totally has a Walt Disney little pencil mustache. Well, you guys hear about Vince McMahon and the after the buyout? Like he sold the WWE, and a lot of the checks that were being signed as hush money, the new company refused to sign them. So a lot of alleged, a lot of accusers that were getting paid their hush money that were no longer getting their hush money spoke up about sexual impropriety by Vince and Kenny McMahon. I mean, Vince is not a likable guy. At least that's the persona he crafted. Apparently, you know, with some of these things coming up, he's not likable at all. Ooh, Samsung slaps $1,220 off Galaxy S24 Ultra? How can they do that? Were they charging $5,000 for it? I mean, I've only got a lame 23 Ultra. Maybe it's time for me to upgrade. Maybe we'll trade in my old 20. I mean, 86% off sounds crazy, but I don't want to be locked into a longer sumbitch contract. I feel like I'm locked into AT&T for the next 20 fucking years already. What's another 2 years to add to that? I don't know. I don't want to. Hey, where's Ray Ray at? Ain't nobody home. There's like no cars in that driveway, which is just weird. Ooh, K-Bar releases first brand new Made in USA folder in years. 50 years they haven't done a folder. I mean, they're not necessarily hideous. We got a price on these folders? Well, whatever the case may be. You know what, guys? Since nobody's here, nobody wants to talk. It's okay. I really don't want to talk either. I see that. Anyways, I guess I'm just gonna call it here and stare at the ceiling or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah. I guess I said what I said, and sorry you guys are busy with life. But you know, you can always watch this on YouTube later. Appreciate you. I've said nothing, I've done nothing, and I'm going to do more of that. So, okay, tomorrow I will try, I can't make any promises, but I will try my best to start on time and hopefully do a Bobby Ross Wednesday, which we haven't done in a while. There's some big projects I got in the on the back burner, so I should probably do something or finish something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. Who knows? It might just be PUBG. I don't know. But in the meantime, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk at you tomorrow around 8:30, 9 o'clock Central. Look at that dog. She's getting up. She's like, what? What? Oh, it sounds like he's ending it. Yeah, we're ending it. Night, everybody. Oh, we're not even going to do an outro because lazy.